In today's session, you are going to learn about monopoly. What is the meaning of the monopoly? Mono means single, poly means seller. That means a single seller only will be there in monopoly. Monopoly it is a market structure which characterized by a single seller selling the unique product with the restriction for a new firm to enter into the market. In this one, new firm cannot able to enter into the market. There will be the only one person, that means a single seller will be in the monopoly. There will be the single seller in the monopoly. Okay, that means the commodity is sold by only one seller. Okay, the commodity is sold by only one seller, and there are no close substitute for that commodity also. There is no substitute for that commodity. That means the close substitute. There is no close substitute for that commodity. We will move on to the features of the monopoly. There is a single producer. Already I told, isn't it? Single producer of the seller of the product. The product of a monopolist is unique and has no close substitute. There is a strict barrier for entry of any new firm. Any new firm can't able to enter into the monopoly competition. Okay, there is no competition at all there. In the monopoly, there is no competition at all there. Only monopoly. Monopoly means that means a single seller. There is a big barrier in the entry of any new firm. Strict barrier. Okay. The monopolist is a price maker. But in other than that, in the perfect competition, we had learned that there is no price maker, only the price taker only. In the short form as well as in the long run. In both, in the short run as well as in the long run, in the perfect competition, there is only the price taker, not the price maker. But in monopoly, there is a price maker alone. The monopolist earns maximum profit. That is what we are saying as a abnormal profit. Always the monopolist, they earns only the abnormal profit. Here they given the sources of monopoly power also, in which all the things the monopoly they are utilizing their power. Okay, sources. What are the sources? Natural, state, legal. The natural monopoly, ownership of the natural raw materials. That means a natural raw material, the owner, he will be the monopoly alone. For example, here what they given, gold mines in Africa. That means the government only undertaken that gold mines. Okay, they are not given to any private concern to take the, that means to mine the gold. And coal mines and nickel in Canada. This both the coal mines and nickel, both it is only taken by the single seller or single producer. That means a mining only the single producer only doing in Canada. That is, it may be only the, not maybe, the only by the government only they are taking there. State monopoly, single supplier of some special services. In India, we are saying as a railways, but in railways also nowadays, what the government, they themselves allowed to enter into the private concern. That means the private people also, the private enterprises, they are entering into the railways. Legal monopoly. A monopoly firm can get its monopoly power by getting patent rights, trademark from the government. That means if I am the monopoly firm, I am getting the power as a patent rights and trademark by the from the government, which the other people cannot able to utilize it. Okay, the other people, they cannot able to utilize it. Next, price and output determination under monopoly. A monopoly, it is one firm industry. Already I told, isn't it? There is a firm under monopoly faces a downward sloping demand curve. Downward sloping the demand curve. From this diagram itself, you may know. Okay, the demand curve, it is download. The demand curve, it is in the download. That is the AR curve we are saying. And the MR curve also in the downward alone. Okay, always the MR curve, it falls under the AR. The MR curve always falls under the AR. In the curve also you may check here the average cost. This is the revenue curve. Okay, this is the revenue. Average revenue and the marginal revenue. In the curve, that means average cost and MC cost also we may see there. The MC cost always lies down the AC. MC cost always lies down the AC. This one is the AC MC, isn't it? You may check in from this diagram itself. Always the MC falls down the AC and also the MR falls down the AR. Okay, where the MC and MR both the points, where the MC as well as the MR both the points meets, that point we are saying as a equilibrium point. Equilibrium point, there is no loss and also no profit we are saying, but here MC is equal to MR. This point is called as the, what is that one? Equilibrium point. That means the marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. Okay. Next we will see about how they are saying about the profit, how they are determining the profit here. Okay, always what I said, the MR lies between, MR lies below the AR. I said, is it below the AR, isn't it? Here the units of output are sold. MR lies below the AR curve, I said, but MR is lesser than AR. MR is lesser than AR. MR, it is lesser than AR. Okay. The monopolist will continue to sell his product as long as his marginal revenue is greater than MC. That means what he will do, actually here the marginal revenue is equilibrium, isn't it? MC is equal to MR, I told. But the monopoly, what he will do, he will continue to sell his product up to when the MR is greater than MC. That means the marginal revenue is greater than marginal cost. Okay. Okay. Next we will move on to the price determination under the monopoly. Okay. How they are determining the price? Personal, geographical, on the basis of use. Personal. Different prices are charged for different individuals. There are different prices are charged for the different individuals. For example, they are saying here, they given here itself, the senior citizens, the railway ticket in that one for senior citizens, they are getting the concession. They are getting the concession. And also those who are moving for the colleges, that people are also getting the concession in the railway ticket. For same journey alone, but both that the college students as well as the other people, when we are comparing this, both this, the college students, they are getting the concession in that one. Geographical. Different prices are charged at different places for the same product. For the same product, the different prices will be for the in the different places. Here they given about the book sold within India at a price is sold in a foreign country at lower price. Most probably the what are the, not only the books, the goods which is sold in India is, it will be higher price. Okay, when it is selling, comparing, when we are comparing, when the product it is sold out in the outside of India. Okay. Okay. Next we may say about the basis of use. How the basis of use it is there. Different prices are charged according to the use of a product, how they are utilizing. According to that, the price it will differ. For example, here they given about the electricity, isn't it? We know that one very well. Where the for the home, that means for the domestic, what the electricity we are utilizing, for that less price comparing to the commercial work. Comparing to the commercial work, commercial and industrial, what the electricity they are utilizing per unit, they will collect the more amount in that one. But for domestic, they say for same alone, the unit of that price it will decrease. Comparing to the commercial, the domestic unit, the electricity unit of the, that means the cost of that unit, it will decrease. Okay. Degrees of price discrimination. First degree price discrimination, second degree and third degree price discrimination. First degree, a monopolist charges the maximum price that a buyer is willing to pay. That means what they are doing, they are collecting the maximum price from the person one who is willing to pay there. This is called as perfect price discrimination. This price wipes out the entire consumer surplus. It will wipe out the entire consumer's surplus. This is maximum exploitation of consumers. What they are doing, they are exploiting the consumer. They are exploiting the consumer because the person is willing to pay. How he can able to pay maximum money also there. So what the seller what he is doing, he is exploiting the consumer because he can able to pay means what he will do, he definitely will collect a loan. Second degree price discrimination. Under this degree, buyers are charged prices in such a way that a part of their consumer surplus is taken away by the sellers. That means one of the part it is taken away by the sellers. This is called as imperfect price discrimination. Under this degree, buyers are divided into different groups and a different price is charged for each group. For example, in cinema theatre, they are given here as a cinema theatre. Prices are charged for same film show from viewers of different classes. First class, second class, AC class, like that they are given, isn't it? That means the different cost for each class they are collecting for the same film at the same time only they are going to watch. But they are collecting the different charges. This is called as a second degree price discrimination. Third degree price discrimination. The monopolist splits the entire market into a few sub-market and charges different price in each sub-market. Okay, in each sub-market they are collecting the different prices. For example, what they given, the groups are divided on the basis of age, sex and location. Railways charges for the lower fares from senior citizens and also for the children also they are collecting only the half of the charge, isn't it, in the railways. This is also one of the example. Dumping. Dumping refers to a practice of the monopolist charging higher price for his product. That means how much they are collecting? They are collecting the higher product for the higher price for the product in the local market but lower price in the foreign market. Same thing, it will be sold out in lower price in the foreign market. For example, here they given about the China electronic goods. If you are going to buy the China's electronic goods in India, you will receive that one in the lower price. That means you can be able to buy that one in the lower cost. Okay, but if you are moving to the China, okay, there you are, that means in that country itself you are going to buy that product means it will sold out in the very higher cost alone. It will sold out in the higher cost. Okay, in this one actually in the perfect competition, one of the hypothetical method also they given that I will explain in the next video. Okay, here the profit, about the profit you are not seen, isn't it? AC and MC, about that one only I said. About the profit I am not said here. Actually here what they are sold out, that means here they given about this one, isn't it? Actually you may PQRS, okay, this one TU, like that you may determine there. Here the PQSR is the cost what I spend on the product, that means to give the production, that means the cost of the product, the cost of the product, it is PQRS. Okay, but how much the I sold out there is the PQTU. PQTU is the selling price. PQRS is the cost price. Cost price means what the amount I spent to give the production of that product. Okay, the PQ, okay, PQ and what is the thing I said, PQTU, this one, isn't it? PQTU is the selling price. selling price. That means with the profit only I will sell the product in the market. Okay, that means what is the profit here? The profit is, already I told, this one is the PQRS, isn't it? Or S. That means the profit is the RSTU is the profit of the product. Profit of the product. Thank you, kids.